Thank you guys for tuning in to another video of Eternal Ranger Reviews. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Gokai Memorial Saber. This thing, absolutely massive. I would bring it closer, but I will do that when I actually start the review. But this thing is about close to 30 inches long from tip to tip. And it's accurately sized to the show. It's at least double the length of the original release Gokai Saber, the one that was, meant for children. And I gotta say, very, very worth the purchase. Automatically, just right out of the box. I absolutely love this thing. So, let's begin by going over some of the cool details on it. Again, this thing is so big that I have to show it in parts. So we're gonna start off. It's pretty much mostly done all in red plastic. You get some black plastics over here in the handle. You get that nice red strip right there on both sides. On the bottom, you just have this black pommel looking thing. I love this little cross guard here. It looks just like a pirate's, I forget the type of sword this thing. I think it's called a scimitar. I could be completely wrong. I love the blue paint here in the symbol. The screen back here is an LED screen on both sides. We will get to that in a little bit. You, of course, have the Gokaiger logo right here, which is also a button, which pops this part out here in the back. And that will, again, we'll get into that one too. The blade itself is done in a rubbery plastic, so it is not super bendable, but it is a little bendable. But, again, it has to be because it's a toy and it can't be, obviously, real. That would be very dangerous. You have your red plastics in here. You got your black plastics with the nice, beautiful gold trimming. This is by far one of the best Super Sentai toys that I've ever purchased or had purchased for me. This one was actually a gift from my wife. And we got the nice silver painting in here. You have that little kind of mechanical detailing in here. You have the... I don't know exactly what this thing is called. The key holder is what I basically call it. It's where you would put the Gokai key in. We'll get to that in a little bit. Gokai key's over there. We'll get to that in a little bit. It tells you which way to turn the key, done in red paint. Again, you got all this nice silver paint. It locks into place. This thing is super sturdy. It's not incredibly heavy. I wouldn't say it's heavy, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. Your battery compartment is actually in here. You can just pop this whole thing right off. Comes right off. This is your battery compartment right here. It takes 4 AAA batteries. Your on-off switch is right here. Mine is currently off, so we'll switch it on and we'll show you what those LEDs do. I love how it circles through the different colors of the Gokai Rangers. You have your button right here in the handle to do your standard slashings. Even the blade lights up. You got some LEDs in the blade, which are not even noticeable when it's just like this. But when it's like this, when you can see them lighting up, oh, it's such a cool feature. And every time you push the button, the LED lights up differently. So you got your green, you got your pink, your that would necessarily be black, I guess, or purple, white, red, blue, yellow, green, pink. Yeah. So those are all your colors. And aside from this, if you hold the button down, doesn't do anything. Doesn't like play any music or anything. If you push this button, you'll get a clicking sound. And again, that still lights up. Let's put this back on. I do wish I had the original Gokai Saber so I can show you guys exactly how big this thing is compared to the original release. But let's just go over some more of those lights and some more of those sound effects. So, you're going to take your Gokai key. It does not matter what key you pick because the lights will always recognize what color the key is, which is one of the things that I love. And I love the Japanese keys. They're very size accurate. The only thing I wish is what the American keys do. They have a little button right here on the side that when you push it, the legs would automatically flip up. I wish the Japanese ones did that, but it's not. But it's a function that I can honestly live without. So again, push that button down. Gonna put the key in this way, actually, with the legs facing outward. Turn it. Again, lights up blue. Close it up. You get that final wave sound. And again, it circles through the LEDs until you push the button. These LEDs will stay blue because it's the blue key. And then once you push the button, push it again. And there you are. Your speakers are actually embedded in this little silver parts right here, so it keeps that metallic-y look. And I gotta say, I absolutely love that. There's not a lot to say about this figure. It's not even a figure. There's not a lot to say about this toy by itself without saying what I've already covered on it. There's not a lot of noises. You get the same final wave attack when you push the button again. Everything stays blue. Actually, you know what? Let me show you what the blue looks like with the lights off. So, now the lights are off. Let me show you how this thing really lights up. The LEDs are very, very bright. This is great for any type of collector, any fan of Super Sentai, any fan of Gokai in general, any fan of Power Rangers, I would say. Yeah, even any fan of Tokusatsu in general would absolutely love to have this beautiful piece of memorabilia from Gokai. Again, this is the Gokai Memorial Saber. I got mine from tocollectibles.com. I'm not entirely sure if they're still in stock, but it's always worth a try. It's always worth a check. You got your black paintings in here, right there. A little bit of details again. Easy way to pop the key out. Just drop that down. You get your deactivation sound. You just close it right back up. Now, unlike my Ryusol Memorial Saber, which like plays music and does all these other things, the Memorial Gokai Saber amazingly does not do that. And I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong, or if it was just a creative choice when they were putting it together. I am not 100% sure. Yeah, there's no music that comes out of it or anything like that. And like I said, depending on what key you put in, the blade itself will light up in the exact same color. So if you put a pink key in, the blade's going to light up pink. You put a red key in, the blade's going to light up red. I absolutely love that feature. So this was actually a kind of short video on this. Again, there's not really much to say on this one, so we're actually going to turn this into a double review video. We're going to move on from the Gokai Saber onto the Gokai gun. This is not the Memorial gun. I don't believe they made a Memorial gun. They might have. So let's move on to the review of this. You have your standard black muzzle. Your sound speaker is right inside the muzzle itself. This thing actually does a little bit more sounds than the Gokai Saber does. You have your same Gokai button, same red paint, same gold trim right here, which pops that part up here. This is actually done in a matte finish type of gray plastic compared to the Memorial Gokai Saber, which has more of a silverish metallic shine. But you still have the metallic details in here, the robotic details. You have your silver paints in here with the Gokai logo. You got your mechanical details over here. Nice blue trimming, which is actually a duller shade of the same type of blue that's used on the Memorial Saber. I don't know if it's because my Gokai gun is older, but that's what it looks like. Here is your battery compartment. It takes 2 AAA batteries. You have your trigger button right here, which is done in a just plain silver plastic, the same type of plastic that looks like it's made right here. On-off switch is right there. Same exact details on this side as it is on this side, so there's no reason to go over that. So, let's turn it on. You get that Gokai sound effect. Now, it does fit in your hand pretty well, especially for a child. My hand is kind of big. I have big hands, so it doesn't fit in my hand perfectly. But let me show you this. Here's what it looks like in a child's hand. This is my daughter's hand. She's holding it, and it fits perfectly in the hand of a kid. So, that's great. So if you're looking for it for a child, it's a great fit for a child. If you're looking for it for an adult, might be a little too big for your hand. I mean, it might be a little too small for your hand. So, there's that. You have your normal bang bang sound effects. If you hold the button, you get that little sound effect right there. I have no idea what it's saying, because I don't speak Japanese. Actually, Ikaze, I believe, means let's go. Alright, so, let's move on to the sound effects with the Gokai key. Again, hit the button, pop it right up, flip the hands of the key, flip the legs up, and remember, legs side out. Oh, I'm sorry, this one's the opposite. Plug it in, give it a turn, clamp it down. Same sound effect, final wave. Pull the trigger. I do like the big blast sound effect. I do wish there were LEDs in this one. If they did make a memorial one, I can see this whole section being LED screens that would light up. You even have this little bit of silver paint right in here and right in here. It's a very good prop for a Gokai collector, for cosplay. It's great. You even have the little bit of gold trimming here in the handle, which is actually textured like a normal gun handle would be, a normal pistol handle. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Alright, and there you guys have my sort of review on the Gokai Saber and the Gokai gun. Hope you guys enjoyed this double review video. Please like, comment, share if you want to. You do not have to do any of that. If you like this video, please leave a comment letting me know what you liked about it. If you want me to review something else, if there's a specific action figure, prop, morpher, driver that you want me to review, if I own it, I will give it a review as soon as I possibly can. Next week, we're going to move back onto the SH Figuarts toys. We're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy. So, hope you guys stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoy that video when I post it. Until then, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and above everything else, may the power protect you. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy your day.